But again, just the gray skies. So we have this little clipper that's headed our way, and you can see it's already bringing snow to parts of the Midwest. Chicago seeing some snow, Detroit, also as you roll through Pittsburgh. So if you have any travel plans there, we're already seeing some impact from that snowfall. So cloudy up through late morning, temperatures pretty much steady in the 30s. By the time we get to lunchtime, getting the kids from school, getting home from work, or getting to the airport, now we're talking about some of that light snow moving in. Winds are reasonable out of the northeast at about 5 to 15. So we'll talk about timing on that, and of course an update on the totals, what this will look like by tomorrow morning coming up in a bit. But at 4:31, it's good to have a dry commute at least for now.
It sure is, but there's a lot of road work, Maria. Friday morning ride, trying to get out, holiday travel starting. Road work in Connecticut first off.
Right now at 4:41, let's check in with Maria and see what's happening. It's that color blue, Maria.
It is, yes. We're talking snow, accumulating snow between now and Saturday morning. You can sort of do a general 1 to 3 to 10 day.
Maria, thank you so much. Still to come, fun couple braving the holiday crowds amid deal with Chase Freedom. They're the sponsor of the rink to make this all happen, so we want to say to them, congratulations. Maria, talk about doing that in front of everybody, right? You couldn't pick a more central location. Right behind you, the rink there at Rockefeller Center.
I mean, on skates and ice. That's
it. Putting it all out there.
You survive that, you're good to go. You're good to go. A magical place for all kinds of happy moments. We love our plaza. We love our tree. It's going to be lit up in about 13 minutes or so. You can see the flags flying, and you're going to add a little sort of wintry scene of this postcard snowfall later on this afternoon. But not right now. We have 37 degrees. It feels like 31. There is a little bit of a breeze, but through this morning, it's mainly just clouds. So when to get ready for some of those snow showers by about late morning, midday, especially through the city at that point, midday and afternoon. Note the temperatures are above freezing. The city's one of those spots where it's right on the edge, maybe mixing in with a little bit of rainfall. So breaking it down, we have northwest New Jersey, Pike, Sullivan, Ulster, and Orange County. We're expecting all snow here, where by tomorrow morning, as much as 1 to 3 inches of snowfall. So this is going to impact later this morning in through tomorrow morning's travel. Again, just enough to make things a little bit sloppy. Then you get from Dutchess County, Fairfield County, and through northern and central New Jersey, where there may be a little bit of rain mixing in there. This really beginning by this afternoon in through early tomorrow. As much as 1 inch of snowfall likely here. That's one zone that we could see maybe a little bit more, depending on if we can get some of that colder air to last a little bit longer. And then across from the city, Long Island, and down the shore, we're talking mainly rain. You could get that snow to mix in a little bit, so coating is possible. But to travel, of course, will be damp here starting for this afternoon into tomorrow. So looking at that radar, you can see all that blue, so a couple of hours of that light snow through tonight, and then more scattered showers, snow showers heading into tomorrow afternoon. Again, that snow potential as much as 1 to 3 inches of snowfall. If you're making plans for the weekend, count on Sunday being the most brutal, with feels like temperatures in the single digits. Today, just sort of regular cold leading up to some of that snow. 38 degrees for the high. Temperatures will be falling through the day. Down into the 30s is where we stay tomorrow, but in the 20s on Sunday. All right, looking ahead
to the weekend. Good morning, everybody. It's 5 a.m. on this Friday, December 20th. Michael Gargiulo, Darlene Rodriguez has the morning off. Emily West is here for Del Caballero, looking at roads and rails and airport drop-offs, which are happening now. And from, of course, Maria LaRosa here. So yeah, this is like real.
This is it. That cold blue for the cold that's coming our way. We do have some snow. No advisories up for that. Brooklyn is just the cloud cover, but there it is, that quick little clipper, and already impacting Chicago and Cleveland, as well as Detroit, and some snow showers in through western PA. We're still a few hours out from it. 36 at Central Park, 32 in White Plains, 35 in Merrick and Newark, and Sussex now at 31. So as you plan your day, it's going to be one of those systems. It's just enough to make things a little bit sloppy and tricky. So if you've got travel plans, just give yourself lots of time and lots of stopping distance too, by the way. By 1 o'clock, some light rain or snow showers in through the city, north and west, mainly just the snow showers. But it continues through this afternoon and even into the evening and overnight as temperatures hold into the mid-30s. All right, at 5:01, let's see where some regular old travel slowdowns and delays are happening.
Slowdowns, I got subway delays. You got a little bit of everything this morning, Maria.
Holiday, we'll have better luck. Let's get a little more on that now from Maria. So it's all about the timing, Maria, right?
Yeah, and with this particular system, this clipper is just enough, right? And timing-wise, as you mentioned, on a Friday. From Chicago to Detroit, Cleveland, and Pittsburgh, seeing some snow right now. We are still a few hours away from it and just cloudy skies. We head to Albertson in New York, where it's going to be right on the edge of some of that rain and snow. We're at 34 right now, and that northeast wind is brisk. So I'll break down who's seeing what and how much, the latest totals in the 10-day coming up.
Maria, thank you so much. Still to come, new restrictions. Governor Kathy Hochul issuing new order. It's great to see that all put together.
Yeah.
Right, 5:16 right now. Hey, Maria, we want to check in with you. Look at that drop-off just in time for the Jets game Sunday.
I know.
Oh, no.
Speaking of you and everybody. I'm just going to stand over that, Chill, because look at what we have. What we have to look forward to. Yeah, we're talking about Kwanzaa beginning Thursday. That's one of the days that we're going to be talking about it being a warmer, that trend towards the end of the week and to wrap up December and start the new year trending warmer. So we are going to have some pretty brutal cold. It's just not going to stay around all winter, as we often see, certainly not all week. The first system we have to get through, of course, brings us a little bit of snow. So that's today into tomorrow. This is a little clipper. It moves on pretty quickly, but it has a lot of power with that high pressure building in to pull down that cold Arctic air. So we have a foundation of some chilly air by the time we watch this next quick moving system by Tuesday. So Christmas Eve, this one too, we're watching for just enough to make things a little bit messy. So it's a rain and snow situation, probably not amounting to very much. So we'll see if anything sticks around for Wednesday, Christmas Day. We do expect some to stick around with this system. It's just going to be cold for that long, right? So anything that falls will stick around. So we start watching the radar by about noontime. So think about your plans. Even in the city, it could be a little bit of that rain, snow. Things kind of blossom here by the afternoon. So from Poughkeepsie and White Plains, Newark and Sussex, even down towards Trenton and Philadelphia. So right along the Jersey Turnpike could be some snow showers, reducing visibility. Whereas better chance of the liquid from Merrick, Islip, and right along the coast. But we still see snow showers going, especially north and west of the city through tomorrow morning. So by the time we see all of this wrap up, we're talking about 1 to 3 inches of snowfall. That could mean enough for that first measurable snowfall in the city. So we'll see if we get that. Right now it's just cloudy, so not too bad of a go of it out there this morning. We have 36 degrees. It feels like 31. So again, by lunchtime, count on some of those showers. Temperatures nearly steady through today and then tomorrow, holding into the low 30s. It's going to be blustery tomorrow. Wind chills down in the teens most of the day, but it'll be the single digits, even below 0 wind chills by Sunday morning. So brutal cold there. And then you can see by Wednesday, Thursday, and the end of next week, after that quick little system, it's back to the 40s. All right, 5:18. Emily, what's slowing us down right now?
I've got construction on the
It's enough to make you feel the holidays around here.
Yeah, and if you're going to be the pessimistic side, well, just enough to maybe slow things down for travel.
Good to know.
Yeah, so that's what we're looking at the next few hours. We're already starting to check all the cams for the snow showers. And
It's enough to make you feel the holidays around here.
yeah, and if you're going to be the pessimistic side, well, just enough. And oh boy, hey there, Long Island and LIE. In Queens right now, you can see the flakes flying by. And on the radar, it is definitely blossoming with a little bit of snow. So we'll see if we get that change over to rain before all is said and done. But let's kind of break it down of how we're looking at zone by zone. North and west of the city, northwest New Jersey, Pike, Sullivan, Ulster County, Orange County. Here we're expecting it to remain all snow. So this is where we could easily pick up 1 to 3 inches of snowfall. That's really happening now through early tomorrow. Then we have this sort of transition zone from central Jersey, so from Somerset back into Putnam, Westchester, Fairfield County, even Dutchess County, where we're going to be mainly snow. There may be a period of time or two with a little bit of mixing. But here too, we're talking about travel on the interstates and at the airports, and a couple of inches of snowfall accumulation before Saturday morning rolls around. And then we have coastal areas, including the city and Long Island, where there's likely to be a transition over to rain. We've seen the rain already in Ocean County right now. But later on tonight and tomorrow morning, we'll see that better chance to pick up some snow. So here's how it looks right now. You see that blue flaring up right now from Queens, Nassau County into Suffolk County. Those are big fat flakes right there with temperature at Merrick 35 degrees. Seeing, of course, those snow showers in the city at 37. And right now through northwestern New Jersey, also some of that snow beginning to develop. So the next several hours, that will continue. We'll still find on that I-95 corridor, north and west, the best chance to see that snow and the snow showers continuing in through this evening. By the time we get to tomorrow morning, we start to see that taper off, pull away with our big storm system, and that drier air moves in. So a couple of takeaways. Timing, yes, is going to be tricky because we have the getaway Friday, the evening commute. Total's not going to be the biggest concern, but enough that you're going to have to shovel in some areas and reduce visibility. And because it's going to be chilly enough, it's going to stick pretty easily. Again, especially north and west of the city, about 1 to 3 inches of snowfall. So what's next? Well, we've got the frigid air coming our way. We know that. Bone-chilling, dangerous cold by Sunday, and just enough cold air that with this next system on Tuesday, we could be looking at not just a wintry mix, but maybe some more light accumulating snowfall, maybe enough to keep it around for a white Christmas. After that, still on track for temperatures to rebound. Speaking of temperatures, feels like temps by tomorrow afternoon with those gusts 20+ miles per hour. Most of the day, it'll feel like the teens. Single-digit wind chills by the time we get to Sunday morning. If you are traveling, again, the big story will be just cold air across the region, but for the most part, the snow will be today and tonight and early tomorrow. As far as looking ahead to the last few days of December and into the new year, it looks like it's going to be warm, likely seeing above average temperatures, and that includes after Christmas. So Christmas on the cooler side, 40 degrees and dry. So today we're at 38 degrees, overnight low temperature to Monday before that next system on Tuesday. We can see mid-40s end of next week.
Wow. Okay, Maria, thank you so much. The 5th Broadway revival of Gypsy opened last night with a cast that includes 6-time Tony winner Audra McDonald. In April of 2023. Good to see the theater. What a show. All right, let's check in with Sara Gore now to see what's coming up next on New York Live. Hey there, Sarah.
Hi, Adam. Yeah, a Christmas classic celebrates 70 years right here at 11:30.
It's the best. Can't wait. Thank you, Sarah. Looking forward to it. Okay. All right, your next chance to strike it rich.
You need a hand, Dan?
Yeah, I'm good. Canola's on sale. Gonna grab that.
From Nassau County. Meanwhile,
LaRosa is tracking it all for us, plus a temperature plunge.
Yeah, we do have some wintry weather headed our way on this last full day of fall. Clouds for most of the morning, but we're starting to see some of those scattered light rain and snow showers as this clipper moves through. It continues into the overnight. We're still looking generally 1 to 3 inches of snowfall, especially north and west of the city, but looking ahead to maybe that first measurable snowfall in the city. So plan on some messy conditions, at least for travel. That's what we're dealing with, just enough to make things a little extra tricky through the afternoon and evening. Still snow shower chances as temperatures drop into the overnight, especially north and west, about 1 to 3 inches of snowfall. But this is through tomorrow. So again, even into tomorrow morning, we are looking at some trickier travel conditions. It turns blustery, so that high of 34, it's going to feel more like the teens most of the day tomorrow. Still blustery on Sunday, but bitter cold straight up with the temperatures. Highs will only be in the 20s. Morning low temperatures will feel like the single digits. We start to rebound on Tuesday, but watching that next wintry mix should be on the light side, but dry and warmer the rest of the week. Back to you.
Sounds good. Thanks, Maria. All right, with the recent uptick in drone sightings, officials are tightening airspace restrictions over parts of New York. Governor Hochul says that drones will not be allowed to fly over what...
Ay, caramba. Shrek the Halls, tonight on NBC.
Hi, I'm Martin Short, and I'll be hosting SNL this week with Hosier.
And it's the Christmas show, so that's always fun.
Is it? Shouldn't someone put some decorations up?
Yeah, it's a little bit bare.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll get right on it. Hey, Martin Short wants some more decorations.
I like him.
There is a simple device for guns that's been around for a century, and it can help prevent accidental shootings. But the gun industry has fought really hard to keep these devices from being mandatory, and most firearms do not have them installed.
My favorite thing about the new NBC4 New York app, Storm Tracker 4 in your pocket. You can zoom right down to the street. It's accurate, powerful, and precise. And see if there's time for a dash to the deli. Be prepared no matter where you are. Download the NBC4 New York app now. Yeah, it's going to be a little messy for the next 24 hours. We have that rain and snow on the way. Still anticipating bitter cold settling in for the weekend, but we do still see that temperature turnaround heading into the end of December, and as we start the new year, likely seeing those above average temperatures, but not in the short term. Cold enough to support snow. In fact, north and west of the city, 1 to 3 inches of snowfall, including the Hudson Valley, northwest New Jersey. But from Long Island, the Jersey Shore, and Connecticut, likely less than that, maybe a coating, as we'll see a little bit more of that mixing with rainfall. So again, messy travel, I-80 northward today in through upstate New York and New England. We do dry out tomorrow and into Sunday, but as you can see, it is going to be chilly from Buffalo in the teens, the city only in the 20s. So anything that does fall as far as snow will stick around for a couple days. It gets brighter on Monday, but by Tuesday, warm enough that we're looking at a light wintry mix, that rain and snow potential, but dry for Christmas and into next week, mild as well. Back to you.
All right, looking forward to it. Thanks, Maria. Well, your next chance to strike it rich comes tonight with the Mega Millions jackpot up to 800.
So as you can see, or not see, that visibility is pretty low. We do have dense fog advisories posted for most of New Jersey. We're not seeing it in northeastern New Jersey, Long Island, and Hudson Valley. This is a separate National Weather Service office, so we'll see if that comes on board because we're seeing really dense fog everywhere. Pick a spot, but yes, essentially central and southern New Jersey, Belmar, about half a mile visibility. Other than that, for now, the radar is quiet. Again, plenty of drizzle. Temperature-wise, we're at 45 at Central Park, 42 in White Plains. Temperatures will actually slowly continue to rise all day. So we'll be 48 degrees at 11 a.m., closer to 50 by later on this afternoon. It will be later on this evening and definitely by late tonight that we start to see more numerous showers move in. Tomorrow morning will be much trickier. So we'll take a look at that coming up in a bit. But at 4:31, want to take a look at those slowdowns, the fog, all of it going to not make today easy.
No, definitely not going to make getting around today easy. And this is a shot here of the George Washington Bridge, just to give you an idea of just how dense that fog is, how low the visibility is. You can see very closely here some lights going by now. Somewhere in the middle of all of this, right by the toll plaza on that lower level, you do have one lane closed off because of police department activity. So just give yourself some extra time there. Be very careful heading through the area. On top of that, here on the Turnpike southbound outer roadway, we do have some construction closing down all lanes. This is from exit 14 heading down to exit 8. And on the Verrazano Bridge, Staten Island bound is closed on the upper deck. Darlene, Michael, back to you.
Thanks so much, Adele. 4:32 right now.
You couldn't say that.
She got a little chuckle. Good morning, everybody. It's Tuesday, December 10th. I'm Darlene Rodriguez.
I'm Michael Gargiulo. Adele Calio is tracking the roads and rails, and from her whaler, where she's
right.
It's a murky evening.
It is.
It's just funny. I'll pull back the curtain a bit, having a conversation with our producer, and she's asking like, "Oh, how would you describe today?" And those were the words I used. I was like, "Oh, I said it," and it's like in copy now.
Because you're the professor.
The power I yield. Yeah, all that is true. It's messy and murky and foggy as well. I'll throw that in there for free. But it's drizzly too. We have a wiper going every so often. So right now, overall, the radar is pretty quiet. We got 44 at Central Park, 48 at Newark, 44 in Islip, 42 in White Plains. We do have some pretty dense fog out there. Advisories are up for almost all of New Jersey. This is just a separate National Weather Service office, but I'm seeing that dense fog really everywhere. Visibility about a half a mile in White Plains. We see it pretty dense through parts of Queens too. Belmar now about half a mile visibility. So that's the next few hours. Temperature-wise, slowly going up to nearly steady this morning, but near 50 by 4 o'clock. Still going up heading into tonight. Notice the real need for the umbrella by later on this evening. That's when we start to see more numerous showers, and then tomorrow is going to be really messy. We'll talk about that in a minute, but at 5:02, want to see where the mess is now. Adele, what's going on?
Yes, we still have to get through this morning's commute. So if you are heading out the door, you're going to want to give yourself lots of extra time. We do have a lot of dense fog out there, as Maria has been telling us. A little further north.
Adele, thank you so much. At 5:02 right now, Manhattan
steadily rising through the day today and into tonight. All right, 6:31. It is a slow go in a lot of places. What's going on, Adele?
Yeah, we're watching a few things in addition to the...
We'll be dodging a lot of rain tomorrow, but in the short term, it's definitely the fog. That's the issue. And that part isn't going to get a whole lot better all that quickly. It's low clouds, even some drizzle out there, but it's all part of that same system as we build up to that big rainmaker for tomorrow. So mostly cloudy, and temperatures will continue to slowly but steadily rise through the day tomorrow, and actually straight through tomorrow afternoon. Wet and gusty all day on Wednesday, and the other big talker, of course, will be the bitter cold that takes over by Thursday. So temperature-wise, we're at 47 right now, slowly rising to near 50 degrees by 5 p.m. Again, mainly just gray skies. After that, if you're going to be out and about, you want to make sure you have the rain gear. Some spotty showers expected. It's really after midnight, and then we got to talk in terms of periods of rainfall. But again, as you can see, temperatures rising the whole time. 3 a.m. temperature about 55. So far, the radar is quiet, at least close to home. You do the big picture, and you can see the rain. There was even some severe weather across the southeast. This is ahead of that front that we're tracking over the next couple of hours. We're seeing the surge of warmth ahead of it. Periods of heavy rain really kicking in tonight. It's that cold Arctic front that sweeps on through late tomorrow that ushers in the blustery cold air again to wrap up the week, and yes, kicks in the lake effect again. But high pressure moves on out of here, and we'll be watching the next system. Just warm enough here that we've got some rain back in the forecast by the end of the weekend. And actually, a couple systems, we're sort of on this little bit of a storm train here that'll keep us unsettled into next week. Again, mainly rain. So our hour-by-hour forecast showing by 11 o'clock tonight, some spotty showers, temps in the 40s and 50s, and then you see these waves of rain. I stop it at 7 a.m. Don't anticipate an easy go of it for many of us for the morning commute tomorrow. And that includes air travel. Every airport could be dealing with that heavy rain, periods of heavy rain through midday into the afternoon, and then the front approaches with that last push of really heavy rain. At this point, we're talking maybe some rumbles of thunder, intense rainfall, and very gusty winds. That's about the time we'll see them peak before the cold air dries us out by 9, 10 o'clock. Yes, we were talking about the cold air. We got to get through the rainfall first, 2 to 3 inches of it. And in fact, there could be some flood concerns. Already some flood watches posted for northern Connecticut, but that 2 to 3 inches of rainfall coming within a couple of hours, that's enough definitely to do the ponding on the roadways, streams and creeks rising quickly. We do have high wind watch posted now for tomorrow for eastern Suffolk County. Here's the area that could see those gusts approach 60 miles per hour. Timing that out between about 3 and 6 p.m. Those winds surging from the south, and then by the time we get to Thursday morning, we're talking about those west-northwest winds, about 20 to 30 miles per hour. As you can see, the wind chill temperatures down into the 20s all day on Thursday. By the time we get to today, of course, those temperatures will be in the low.
Hey, Maria, thank you so much. Here's a question. Does America run on Dunkin deodorant? What do you think about that? We're going to find out soon enough, because the coffee and donut chain is teaming up with the skincare company NYLIVE for a line of deodorant, shampoos, other body care products that smell like items on the Dunkin menu. There are 4 scents. They've got strawberry frosted, vanilla sprinkle, blueberry cobbler, and Boston cream. They range from 10 to 14 bucks. You can get them at retail stores like Walmart and through NYLIVE's website. I think we just found the perfect holiday gift for your husband, Sarah.
I know.
Boom. Boston cream.
You know what? I thought they were going to say, like, there's like coffee and cream smell and like latte and, you know, but
mocha. That could be good. That could be good.
Donuts. Yeah. I always think Dunkin' Donuts, I think of coffee.
I don't want to smell like a donut. I'm okay.
I don't know. I might want to smell like a donut. Why not?
Sweet.
All right. Sweet. All right. Well, she's back giving us all hope in a new season of one of the biggest Netflix shows in history. We are talking Virgin River, Life with her famous husband on tonight's episode, plus Grey's Anatomy star Jason George right here at 11:30.
Okay. Looking forward to it, Sarah. Thank you. And we'll be right back with more after this. Stick around.
Your mornings are fast. The day.
We're bringing you big stories from overnight.
Chopper 4 is a view of breaking news.
Weather changing fast. We're on it.
With the most powerful and precise radar, Storm Tracker 4.
Think you've got the fastest route? Only if you know where to avoid.
I've got some good news here.
Mornings are fast.
Game time, wing time. Now it's a tailgate.
Getting together? The bold Louisiana flavors and satisfying crunch of Popeye's wings are always the right call.
Also, Santa's welcome, but helpers are not. What NJ Transit is banning this weekend today on News 4 at 4. Before we get to that, let's get one more look at the weather with Maria.
Yeah, it's tough weather for delivering packages. We've got the fog and drizzle for now. Last behind it, Thursday and Friday, only in the 30s. Temps recover this weekend.
So wash out tomorrow, but at least not freezing cold.
Not
60s.
yet.
Gets pretty warm tomorrow.
Right.
All right, Maria, thank you so much, and thank you for watching. For breaking news anytime, go to the News 4 New York app. New York Live with Sara Gore is up next.